Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. It's October 1st. It's 10 o'clock Central Time right now. I'm finally getting to filming. Usually the first day of the month is quite busy for me because I'm ending September and I'm starting October, so it's kind of crazy sometimes. That being said, I'm coming to you guys for a health update. I have lots of stuff to tell you guys about today, and one thing I'm going to share about is my blood work. I got back from the doctor and I had a fairly good checkup. I wanted to compare my 6 months ago blood work to now, and the main thing is I'll just tell you my cholesterol, my blood sugar, and fasting blood sugar that is, and my blood pressure. My blood pressure is always a little higher in the doctor's office than it is at home. So 6 months ago, and I don't know exactly how to read blood work, to be honest with you guys, my total blood cholesterol, or my blood work for cholesterol was 136. I don't know if you know, I don't know the difference between HDL and LGL and all those. I know it was in range. The HDL was 69, triglycerides 55, and LDL was 53. So she said that was in range, was 136. Fasting blood sugar, 88. My everything else was good, and my blood pressure was exactly 120 over 80. Now at home, my blood pressure is usually about 116 over 62 to 64. So I'm not sure why it's a little higher at the doctor's office. Now I went this time, my total cholesterol was 150, HDL 69, triglycerides 57, LDL 68. So they said they were happy with that. Also my vitamin D level is good, fasting blood sugar again 88, and my blood pressure was 120 over 80, exactly. So I guess that's good. So my blood work is good. Yes, I have gained some weight. I don't even know what they weighed me in at. I said, don't even tell me. And I have been gaining weight, and I'll tell you why, and I have some reasons for that. I didn't even weigh myself today, to be honest with you. I was too scared to, and when I started to walk towards the scale, I heard the scale kind of cry out, going, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Anyway, so I didn't weigh myself. But just to be totally frank with you, but I wanted to tell you kind of what I did have gained some weight, and the reason why is I started out tracking and I got off track of doing that. So these are the things I noticed about myself. I told you guys I'm working on hydrating more. Now for the month of September, I drank a lot more water. Most of the days I drank 7 to 8 glasses of water a day. The issue though is I waited till towards the end of the day to drink the water rather than keeping it evenly dispersed throughout the day, which I should have done. But at least I was hydrated more, so that's good. But what I noticed is this. Towards the end of the month, like a couple towards the end, I noticed I wasn't tracking my water. I thought, oh, I'll remember because I've got my little Brita filter. Well, I noticed something. When I don't track, I get off track. So I didn't track my water, and at the end of the few days, I didn't get my water in, so I didn't allow myself that reward I told you guys I was going to. Also with my exercise, yes, I exercised every day, but I waited till the last minute and I just hurried to get my exercise in. And to me, if you're going to really exercise, or you're going to drink your water, or you're going to do something, yes, you can do it for 5 minutes, but you want to be mindful when you do it to get the most benefit, and you don't want to leave it to the end of the day, procrastinate and leave it to the end of the day. And that's what I was doing several of the days. So I'm just being honest with you. I noticed I got off tracking. There for a while I was tracking carbs, and then I got off track, not doing it. And I think, oh, I'll just remember them in my head. I don't have to track. Well, I've made the commitment for October to be tracking every day. The good news is now I'm eating at least 4 servings of fruits, vegetables a day, which is positive. And now I am back doing my exercise every day, and I'm going to work on doing it earlier in the day. Also, I'm tracking my water, I'm back tracking my carbs, and another thing that I need to start doing is meal prepping and planning for myself. When I originally started this weight loss journey and I started out at 263 pounds, I was doing meal prepping just for me. Well, I haven't been doing that. I've been making for the family, and sometimes we can all eat the same thing, but I haven't been doing it for myself. So what I've learned from this experience is you have to track every day. You can't relax on that, because when I relax, I start veering back into some bad habits, and that's what I noticed. So I didn't weigh myself today, and so next time I weigh, I will let you guys know what I weigh. but I didn't weigh myself today because I just didn't want to know. But I have picked up some good habits. My blood work's looking good, but you know what? Basically, 2020 and 2021, or most of 2020 and 2021 has kind of been a waste for me because I haven't been doing what I need to do to get to a healthier me. I also think part of that is I've been concentrating too much on the weight rather than the health. And there's a lot of good things that we can do for our body and our health, whether it is staying hydrated, bringing in more exercise, meal prepping just for yourself, looking for some fun, new, interesting recipes. If we're going to be on a health journey, we have to keep it interesting and to be something that we're going to continue doing so that we don't get off track and veer back to bad habits. Because if we get bored, at least for me, if I get bored, I start going back to some of the bad habits again. So where that leaves me is I'm committed to tracking every day, and I'm not giving that up. And I'm also going to be looking at more healthy recipes for myself and doing meal prepping just for me and putting plans in action. I was successful at the beginning of this journey because I had a plan and I meal prepped and everything was tracked to the T. That's why I was successful. And I got bored. What was happening is, as I lost the weight, I wasn't seeing results as fast. So then I started kind of falling back into bad habits. And I think that that can be common. So this has been a learning experience. And you know what? I've got the month of October, November, and December to have some makeup for all this, what I've done, some of the mistakes I have made. And so now I will be tracking. And I'm going to do an update in 2 weeks with you guys and let you know where I stand. So 2 weeks from now, probably October 15th, I'm going to do a weigh-in at that time and let you know how my tracking's going and any tips and tricks I come up with. So thanks for following along with me. I know this video went over 5 minutes. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you, and I just want to be straightforward with you guys about what's going on. Thanks so much. Love you. Bye.